We have multiple very interesting stories to talk about today, so let's dive right into it. The first one is Fumino Tamaki, also known as Noraneko, has allegedly, and I'm gonna say allegedly and I'll explain why in a moment, has allegedly gone to the hospital after putting clothespins on her nipples. So allegedly she was doing a endurance stream where she left the clothespins on her nipples until she reached 200,000 subs. She had ongoing pain. In her taking a bath speedrun stream some days later, she noticed a green liquid coming out of one of them. Listeners and management told her to stop being dumb, go to the hospital, and she did. She lied to the doctor saying her nipples were bitten by her parrot, but ended up confessing it was a lie. The doctor assumed her boyfriend bit them. She then corrected him and said that she did it herself, and the doctor thought it was some kind of fetish of hers. She corrected him again, saying she did it for her job, thinking this time he will assume that she's an adult video actress, but the doctor thought she was a TV entertainer he had watched recently. She just went with it and said yes. The doctor then gave a kind of lecture about taking better care of her body. If she hadn't gone to the hospital to treat herself, the nipples would have come off after festering. So yeah, don't imitate the cat, don't put clothespins on your nipples, but I do want you to take this story with a huge grain of salt, and there's two reasons why. So I tried to find this actual post on r/Nijisanji, and the post has been removed. So I'm not able to get into the Reddit thread and ask any clarifying questions or ask for any proof because the thread is gone. The second reason I want you to take this story with a huge grain of salt is that if you go to her Twitter page, there is no mention of this in any of her tweets. I've gone through a number of them and she just doesn't mention it. Now, I don't know about y'all, but personally, if I had put clothespins on my nipples until they turned necrotic and started leaking green liquid, I wouldn't be casually talking about my most recent stream. I would definitely be milking that wild event for all of the content and all of the memes that I possibly could have, making myself a huge butt of the joke for everyone's entertainment. Because I know that's some shit that would go viral. But no, there's no evidence of her speaking about this, so take that story with a massive grain of salt. The next thing I wanted to reference is Shylily apparently unable to type the word lewd into Twitch, which I have mixed feelings about. On the one hand, Shylily is an adult, her audience is intended to be adults only, so not being able to put lewd in the title does feel a little bit off, but at the same time, I am kind of sick of Twitch hosting a lot of lewd content and plastering it all over the front page, so I have mixed feelings. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comment section. Should you be able to put the word lewd in your stream because Twitch largely is meant for an adult audience? Or are you sick of lewd content on Twitch and do you feel like this is the correct move, banning the word from the title? Any and all thoughts, comments. The next thing I wanted to talk about is the author of Chainsawman got banned from Twitter, and the reason why is actually kind of entertaining, so let's get into it. So on his Twitter account, Tatsuki Fujimoto pretends to be his fictitious younger sister named Koharu Nagayama. Fujimoto pretends to be Tatsuki Fujimoto's sister and introduces herself as a third-year elementary school student. Although in every Chainsawman anime post, she comes out of roleplay and gives live remarks clarifying things of interest and others, this persona is entirely fictitious, and fun fact, nobody knows why he does this. So apparently this is just a meme that he likes to indulge in. The joke, however, was short-lived. Fans found out that Twitter had disabled Fujimoto's account. Just when fans were theorizing about this ban, the Chainsawman editor shared an update reporting that Fujimoto's account had been banned due to the age restrictions on the platform. And to summarize the rest of the article, basically, when role-playing as this fictitious younger sister character, he changed his age in his Twitter bio, and that age was under 13, and you have to be at least 13 to have her Twitter account, so that violated Twitter's policy and got the account banned. I 100% think it makes sense to ban somebody who claims to be under the age of 13, and I also think it's really weird for someone to pretend to be a 13-year-old girl. I think that's really fucking weird. But on the other hand, I'm kind of torn, because I also feel like it's kind of dumb to ban someone's whole ass account over what is essentially just a meme. So again, conflicted feelings, happy to hear opinions down in the comments down below. The next thing I want to talk about is that Kureiji Ollie is currently sick, so she is lying in bed recovering and currently bored out of her skull. I hope Kureiji Ollie makes a full recovery and gets back to streaming soon. I love Kureiji Ollie. And the last thing I want to talk about is potentially Twitter might be paying content creators to post content to Twitter. So in the transcript, he is considered approaching VTubers with exclusive contracts to upload content on Twitter with a 10% pay increase from their current deals. And I can definitely see how he thinks this is probably a good idea, but I genuinely don't think anyone is going to do this, or at the very least not many people. Nobody wants to be an exclusive content creator for Twitter, especially not a website that has a very strict video limit. And even Musk acknowledges that the video length limit is too strict for these creators to post videos of adequate length to actually make any damn money. So I feel like this is an interesting idea that has a very low chance of actual success. But I do have some ideas of my own. I am not totally against monetized video posting on Twitter, but if we do start doing that, this is how I would want it to be rolled out. Remove that video length limit, or at least increase it to like 15 minutes. Do not require exclusivity, as was mentioned in the article. Don't require them to be part of Twitter Blue. Don't limit the feature to just massive content creators that you think are going to drive traffic to the platform. Make it available to everyone, or at least everyone with at least, so many followers or whatever. Not just the big names. Like, come on, make this something for everybody. Everyone should be able to monetize content. Have a separate tab so that you can search for video content. Like, if you actually want to get in the video hosting game and monetize that content, you absolutely could. And you could be a direct competitor to YouTube. I don't know how successful it would be, but, you'd have to make a separate tab for that. Also, if you do want to make monetized video content for Twitter, you gotta have copyright and demonetization policies worked out way prior to launch. Don't be a fuckhead, learn from YouTube's mistakes, make airtight, clear policies. And lastly, if you wanted to do a mass rollout of monetized video content, you would really want to moderate consistently and with clear rules, because that is the biggest problem with YouTube and Twitch, is the absolute inconsistency and favoritism that we see on those platforms. So, I don't know. I don't know what Musk is cooking up. Could be good, probably bad. We don't ultimately know. It's all conjecture and hypothesis at this point. But that's everything I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye, guys! Also, before I forget, I got sponsored by Debbie. They're an energy drink mix. You take the powder, you throw it in some water, shake it up, you got yourself a tasty beverage. Dubby.gg is the website. My code is Beelzebub. Get yourself 10% off with some energy drink mix. I'm bad at sponsorships because I've never done one before and they didn't give me a script and I don't know what I'm doing. Buy Dubby or something. I don't know. Bye!